Bendy, projector viewer, picnic basket. Boris, he's got posability. It includes Boris, projector viewer, and picnic basket. Other figures you can find in this collection. Now, I found this at my Toys R Us for $8.99, which doesn't seem like a good deal. It says it's comparable to $15, but I was like, you know what? I've been wondering about these. I see them at Walmart every now and then. I don't know anything about these. It just looks like something from a cartoon that's over 100 years old, which would make sense if it was, because those things are like in the market. Anybody can use them now. After a certain amount of time, patents run out. So I saw Bendy. There was 2 of this one. There was no Alice. There was 1 Boris and 1 Hula Bendy. Since Bendy, I went for the more rare in those 4 that I saw. Plus, he reminds me of Goofy. This feels like it's an Animaniacs / Goofy's great-great-great-grandparent or something. That's what it feels like. Now, this was a 2024 release by Jack Specific, which do make great action figures and toys. So we got some cell shading on the side, or art. Here's the figure. I'm going to put it right there for now. We want to look at the picnic basket. Unfortunately, it is empty. We want to look at the viewer, and I don't know how this works. I mean, it shows to... It's not projecting anything, so I guess I got to look through the little thing. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that way. Okay, so you got to hold it this way. So let's see if you can watch it with me. Where's the thing at? Okay, the camera is right there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. All right, over we go. So you got some of the cell shading, the projector. It's like a Viewmaster if you ever had one of those, or the other thing that I showed a picture, showed that I got at a consignment shop or a thrift shop around here. All right, so here's the figure straight out of the package. I haven't even bending or played with him yet. Bending. He is about 5.5 to 6 inches tall if you want to count his ears, which I usually don't. It counts at the top of the head. For centimeters, he is 13 centimeters tall, or about 14.5 centimeters tall to the top of his head. So he sounds like he would belong in this action figure scale, which of course is the same thing as the Cantor Superman scale. Here he is compared to a 4-inch figure. I wouldn't say it's technically a 4-inch scale. And here he is with a Toy Biz Daredevil, just to give you an idea of how big he is compared to your other figures that you probably have in your collection. All right, now here's what I want to look at. Some of the really cool detailing on him. He really looks like something from Animaniacs. I really feel like this is Yakko, Wacko, and Dot's great-great-grandpa. And if I ever get actually posable action figures, which I heard they're coming out, they're on my want list. I only saw 1 picture and I grabbed it right away and put it on my want list. I definitely love Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Those were like the best cartoons ever. All right, he's got a tattoo on his butt and on his feet. He's got 1 hole right here. All right, so let's take a look at the articulation. We got a ball joint at the head. So he looks like he's like, he actually looks really cool. I don't know what Bendy is. I'm guessing this is a dog, but Bendy looks like a moon devil thing. I really don't know. But then again, I think a lot of those cartoons back then were drawn by people doing opioids or something. His armpit action goes up very high, 135 degrees, but it doesn't really go down to a full flat, so I guess technically it's less than 135. It goes around full 360. He's got a full over 90-degree bend at his elbow, and it goes like a bicep swivel. The glove, okay, there's articulation past the glove out here where the hand is. Goes around full 360. It goes back like this and forward like this. There's no weapons. If this is supposed to be one of these modern things, it's almost like, I swear I've heard, like, I don't know how this is popular now. This is what drives me crazy. It's like, this is really, really old looking. And I don't remember if it's a cartoon or not, or based on those old cartoons. All right, so his articulation in his legs is a little bit scary because See how the way it's like a little wire going down like this, or a plastic thing going down. So sitting him down, you'd have to really rotate his legs like a V crotch rotation like that. He does sit down, but you have to rotate those carefully. You can't just pick them straight up. You'll break that inside. All right. So for doing splits and stuff, there is a ball joint right there. So it's all over the place. He's got a single joint at his knee, which does a full 90 degrees, and it rotates below, not above. So it's not going to have a thigh swivel, but I think the ball joint, that scared me. I thought it just broke. I think the ball swivel is going to take care of most of that if you want to put him on a motorcycle, for instance. His femur is longer than his, oh gosh, I forget the tibia and Abdullah. I can't remember. And for his feet do have articulation. You can see the articulation point and ankle rockers. He can point his toe that much because pant leg, and can bend his foot that much. So it's kind of a waste of a joint, but he does have the ankle rocker, so you can set him up in some interesting poses. He stands up. Once you get his feet rocking the right way, he stands up fairly well. So let's see if he looks like, like I already showed you side by side with these guys just in the air. I don't have anything that kind of looks like they would fit in his universe though. Maybe they're the same size, maybe not. But as far as actually looking like they belong with him, not really. This is one of the situations where I really wish I had Yakko, Wacko, and Dot to play with him. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog figures, maybe. I don't have any 4-inch ones handy, or whatever those are, the taller ones. He's always had a hard time standing. That's what I hate about these poses. They put these during the 90s. They went from being more up and down like that to being these action poses that you really couldn't do anything with, because you can't. Any other pose looks ridiculous, so you had to keep them in those weird statue poses. Hey, they were really bad for Total Justice. So from the ones I have at hand, there's not anybody that looks like they really belong in his universe right here. So what do you guys think? Does he belong in some universe? Do you have a place in your home for him? For me, yeah, I don't know who to put him with right now. I mean, even the Micronauts don't seem like they can go with him. And plus, we're bowling now. But I'm pretty sure that he might go with Yakko, Wacko, and Dot when I get those. Otherwise, I don't know where else to put him. So we got a black and white figure from a black and white cartoon, for as far as I know. All right. Well, I would love to hear some feedback from y'all as far as what group is he with. Is he some kind of modern day thing that they're doing? Because I don't watch modern day stuff most of the time. I keep up with some of it from... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, he looks like he has articulation right here, but I couldn't get it. It's the paint was sealing it. So he's got a ball joint right here. I keep up with like some people that have comic books, and they know this modern stuff, but I don't know anything about this. So obviously it should have been painted black right here and right here to go with that, but it's overlookable since it's from the front. You really can't see it from the sides. It doesn't matter as much. All right. Again, thank you for those who are watching, and let me know what it goes with. And is $8.99 too much? Because usually you can get stuff a lot cheaper there. Let me put it that way. So $8.99 seems steep, but then again, this might be something really trendy and cool. Although if it's at Ross, it's probably not. Because when you go to Ross, it's something that took a loss.